everyone, and welcome to the beach house. Thank you so much for being here. Your support means so much. My name is Kendrick. I am the president of Bite and had the pleasure of serving as director for this wonderful show. I have a couple of housekeeping things and then a list of people to thank. So first, if you could take this time to silence your cell phones or turn them off. Any sort of distraction can be it can be a lot for really distracting for the actors. So please, if you could silence your phones, that would be incredible. Second thing, your exits. There's exits out that way, downstairs and that way, and up the stairs over that way. Bathrooms, we would prefer, the bathrooms we prefer you to use are actually upstairs. We could just so that the actors can use the one in that hallway. There will be a 15-minute intermission in this show, so there's that. Okay. And I have a long list of people to thank because I could never do this by myself. And if you could just save your applause until the very end of the list of names, it would save us a lot of time. So, first, this show would not be possible without the person who wrote this show and got this together. Casey, he's sitting in the audience over there. And then backstage, we have our technical director, Cassie, our head of props, Levi, in the booth, our lighting designer, Casper, and our stage manager, Bridget, and our costumes team is around. Is of Amelie, Alistair, and Mason. If we could get them all a huge round of applause. As you all know, this show includes some loud noises and a lot of adult themes and topics that may not be suitable for all audiences. Just a heads up, proceed at your own risk. Admission is free to Bite shows, but every year we choose a different charity to donate to. This year, in your programs, you'll find a QR code linked to Voces de la Frontera, which is a statewide organization that working on immigrant rights and civil rights in the state of Wisconsin, worker-led, low-wage worker-led. If you want to donate, it's in your program, and there's also a cash box in the lobby that you can go to. All right. I think that's it. Welcome to the beach house.
Welcome to HNPR, or National Public Radio. Today marks the 6-month anniversary of the arrest of Max Satterstan Jr. when police raided another bathhouse in the red light district of New Champlains. Max Jr., also known as Canon Satterstan, was found to be engaged in disorderly conduct.
God damn it, not this again.
Just in today, Max, or Canon Satterstan Jr., is said to be charged with
Shit! Cannon!
In the studio now with Max Satterstan Sr., here to provide additional commentary.
That's it. The last thing I needed. That's commentary on the situation. Oh, let me guess. He starts off by bashing my mother.
Well, let's just say when I had custody, those boys were kept in line. I don't know what she did to them, but that kind of behavior doesn't come from my side of the family.
Tossing an insult directed at Jonathan, my mother's boyfriend.
And I can't imagine that live-in schlub helps much either. Jonathan Starkley, middle manager. Brittany Satterstan's tenant of the last decade. It's pathetic what she settles for these days.
Now, back to Ken. But of course, he won't call him Ken. He says,
Eric and Max Jr., the twins.
Eric and Ken, the twins, born on the same day of the same year, raised in a small room in the suburbs. Except I remained here, went to business school, and eventually got hired at the local bank. And Ken, well,
I'd rather not say.
Honey, I think I lost the keys again. Thanks for letting me in, Eric. I'll find my keys one of these days.
Sure.
You're not talking to the radio again, are you?
Kenan's being charged.
Does he need someone to bail him out?
No, I don't think so. It's not like we know where to pick him up anyways. It's
mother know?
Yeah, but you know how she is. She's in denial.
If Cannon comes home, he'll probably want some fried rice.
He's not coming home.
You never know.
I do know, Mom. If Cannon is unreachable, it's because he doesn't want to be found. I'm not hungry. I have to get going.
You're going to find Cannon?
No. Even if I wanted to, I'm not sure I could. I'm going to see that. Oh.
Welcome back to HNPR, Foreign National Public Radio. Our guest in the studio today is longtime platinum donor Mac Satterstan Sr., businessman, philanthropist. What should I call you?
Just Max, if you will.
Right. Max, before we begin, I wanted to ask what you have to say about the rumors. People have been writing letters to the studio about.
Well, let's look at it this way. A, I didn't own the hotel. B, I didn't get the insurance. C, this is outrageous libel. 4, the police forensics have already concluded that the fire could not have possibly been an arson case. And 6, if there were arsonists, I never heard of the arsonist, never hired the arsonist, never paid the arsonist, and never got a cent of the insurance money.
Oh, actually, I was going to ask about your properties.
My properties? No. Yes, it's true. I'm selling 6 of my apartments in Jakarta.
Care to elaborate?
Nope, next question. You're late. What took you so long?
I honestly don't know what this is about.
Is that a bicycle outside?
No, it's a submarine.
Is that how you got here, riding around like some kind of vagrant paperboy? Are you not a Satterstan? People will see you, son. People will talk.
I would gladly live like a Satterstan if I saw even a penny of the Satterstan fortune. Ever heard of the term alimony? What about child support? Does that ring a bell?
I paid for your business school now, didn't I?
What about Cannon?
Actually, that's what I wanted to discuss. The money, the legacy, all that and a bottle of gin. As my eldest son, you get to carry on the legacy of the Satterstan estate. It won't be easy. You'll have to cut out the competition. I've been amending the will. I want you to have the estate, son.
What about Cannon?
Son?
Don't son me! I'm not cutting out my brother just because you have.
This is a matter of preservation. You and I both know if he had access to the money, he would run it into the ground within a year. God, he gives me a headache. Every time they put his goddamn name in the papers, I swear my stocks go down.
I pity your stocks then. Put my brother in the will.
You think you have any say in the matter? It's my money. I get to decide where I wish to squander it.
Squander it as if you've never spent a cent on a drink or a mistress.
At least my mistresses were women. Look, I hoped you would understand.
What are your lady friends called? Go on. Answer.
I'm amending the will. And as far as I'm concerned, you're my only heir. You and you only. I suggest you stop engaging in such foolish affairs.
Oh, you're one to talk.
And I suggest you listen to me. You're taking on my name, son, and it's coming sooner than you might think. Leave your foppish brother behind. This is the real world. And in the real world, you either swim or you drown. You know, I really do have to take this call.
Go on, find another heir. Go choke on your money. Go buy a yacht and die on it. What are you doing here?
Visiting my mother. She called. And you?
What the hell? You've been unreachable for the last year. Where were you?
Eric, don't look a give donkey in the ass. Cannon's home, isn't he?
What he said.
Are you wearing my robe?
I think I am.
phone call this morning, and boys, your father is dead.
What? How?
Honey, get the scroll. According to the witnesses last night, we think Max was expecting a lady friend in his apartment. He was standing on a chair to change a light bulb when a bee flew through the window. We swatted at him.
Oh my god.
He was okay after that. The problem was he swatted too hard and then the chair tipped over.
Oh my god.
He was okay after that as well. The problem was is when he tried to get off the ground, he grabbed hold of the wheeled step stool, which made him slam into the wall.
Oh my god.
Then the door, which was knocked slightly ajar, shuddered open more. So he grabbed hold of the door frame. But instead of allowing him to stop and stand up, the wheeled step stool rolled out of the apartment and he fell down 12 flights of stairs.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Then he rolled into the area of the lobby that had wet paint all over the floor, spraying himself with white paint. Then he rolled into the caution tape surrounding the wet paint, which began to strangle him.
Oh my god.
The bellboys who were nearby rushed over to help, but they had forgotten about the repairman who was repairing the chandelier at the time. The bellboys pushed the wheel step stool into the repairman, who began shouting at them. And then, all at once, the ceiling began to rumble, and the bellboys and the repairman jumped out of the way, but your father was right underneath the chandelier. It fell, and he was crushed to death.
Is he dead, or?
He died instantly.
I don't understand. I was at his apartment last night. How? Of course you were. What's that supposed to mean? Daddy's boy? I bet you're getting the whole estate, aren't you? You're Max's real son, after all. I'm nothing to him anymore. Just some kind of freak, that's me. I bet you're getting the whole inheritance.
What the hell? Dad is dead. Can't you wait 1 minute before you complain about the will? I bet we don't even have that yet.
Actually, I have the will right here.
Daddy's boy, shut up.
Max filed this at my firm, so I received it this morning. I, Max Satterstan, being sober and of sound mind, declare this to be my last will and testament, hereby revoking all wills written prior to, well, this is dated almost 10 years ago. I will appoint my eldest son, Eric Satterstan, as executor of the will.
I'm not the eldest son. I'm 40 minutes younger than Kenny. Why does everyone think that I'm the older twin?
Probably because you're the better twin.
Okay, let's say nice things about ourselves.
Oh my god. What is this? Eric, Cannon, I didn't know there were...
Didn't know what?
I want my executor, this being Eric, to locate all my heirs. When he does, I want my estate to be split equally between my 5 children.
5 children?
These children being my son, Eric Satterstan,
Okay.
my son, Max Satterstan Jr., my daughter, Theophania Satterstan du Lamar,
Who?
my daughter, Juvanka Satterstan,
Anka, that's not even a real name.
and my youngest son, Baron Van Thorpe, who shall also inherit the beach house.
What the hell? Who the hell are these people? Cannon and I don't have siblings.
I suppose everyone's got accordions in their closet.
There's no way that Cannon and I have brothers and sisters. Wouldn't the press have caught on? We would have at least read about them somewhere.
Actually, I do know that first name. Theophania du Lamar, she's Bassie's daughter. Yes, my best friend Bassie. Yes, they have an affair.
Kids, I think it's time for a road trip.
Oh my god, are you...
Unfortunately, yes.
You're not one of my father's lady friends, are you?
Shut up, that's our sister. Oh.
Theophania Satterstan du Lamar, it's a pleasure. You'd have known about me years ago, but Max suppressed all reports of his bastard daughter, Sean's. I'm surprised I was in the will at all. Your mother and my mother kept my biological father's identity a secret for as long as they could.
That sounds about right. What? It's not like Dad's gonna use these anymore.
Oh, this here's a receipt for a donation. $10,000?
That makes sense. That sort of thing is common, right? Especially for the rich. It was probably for tax purposes?
Yeah, but this one looks like it was supposed to be anonymous, and to an orphanage, too. And Dad hated orphans.
Right, and that's what I was saying. We need to invest in more juvenile detention centers, otherwise we're going to have a caravan of dirty-faced orphans running around, robbing people with their little orphan knives.
I don't see what's wrong with an orphan here or there, Mr.
And
Satterstan.
what's the deal with orphans anyway? The way I see it, it's a lifestyle choice. The deaf parents thing is just an excuse. They could probably find parents anytime they like. They're just lazy.
And how do you expect these children to find their parents?
Networking.
Networking.
Well, I don't know. It's their problem, not mine. I deserve to have a city that's not overrun with orphans. You know, a buddy of mine in college recently he actually had an orphan infestation. It was nasty stuff. They chewed right through the floorboards.
Mr. Satterstan, I think you're thinking of termites.
Is there a difference?
I don't understand. Why were you donated to an orphanage?
Maybe he had something he wanted to hide. Oh, you don't think that's our sister, do you? I went to the library and did some digging after I read the will. I didn't find anything about Baron, but I did find something about Shvanka, her mother's obituary.
Oh.
Right, so if Max wasn't in her life, she very well might have been an orphan herself. There's no address on the orphanage, but the stamp seems to indicate it was mailed from Venosa.
Oh, you're good. How do you know all this stuff?
Basic research skills?
Yeah, I guess that'd do it. I bet you're so glad we have a cool younger sister who could do everything, right? Without her, and me, I bet you'd still be stuck outside the apartment.
Oh, I bet you'd still be stuck in that closet.
I should have eaten you in the womb.
Should have strangled you.
Guys, I think I hear something.
Excuse me, sir. Can I help you?
My name is Satterstan. I was hoping I could speak to Max. Where are you going?
I don't know what newspaper or radio station you're from, but my father's not available for an interview right now.
I am not with press.
That's exactly what someone from the press would say. Now, beat it.
Wait, I think I know him. I've seen him somewhere. He's one of Dad's friends. You can let him.
You must be Eric, Max oldest son.
No, but yes, I'm Eric.
And you, I presume, are Max Satterstan Jr.?
It's pronounced Cannon.
Cannon.
It's always been Cannon.
I am mistaken. I was contracted 1 week ago by Max to assist with rewriting will. Now, where are you going?
He's dead.
What?
He's dead, Silas.
You're on a first-name basis with this guy? Who is he?
Don't worry about it.
Well, as contracted manager of estate, I will be collecting 10% of inheritance. Mr. Satterstan is oldest of Max's children. Please sign here.
Then now wait a minute, your name wasn't in the will at all.
It is law. I must collect 10%.
I've never heard of such a law. In the will, the real will, I'm the executor of the estate. Now, whatever money my father promised to give you, I'm sorry, but you won't be getting it.
But I'm executor. Me.
Take that up with the judge, man. It's been a pleasure, but it's getting late. I have to get going.
Should probably head out. Mr. Koskovich, if you need money, I've heard the circus is hiring. Cannon, come along.
I actually have something to clean up. I'll meet you back at the house. I don't know what you think I can do for you.
When I work for Max, he said he wants you out of work. Why?
Haven't you been reading the papers? I've been living a life of sin and vice in the city of New Champlains. Drinking, smoking, getting arrested. Loose cannon, they call me.
Max was no stranger to these kinds of nicknames. He had plenty.
Right, sure. But there was one I got which he never had. I've seen you somewhere before. Where?
You perhaps saw me at one of your father's dinner parties.
No. Turn around so I can see your face. It was at the bathhouse at Easton Solaire. I went out late at night with a partner hanging on my arm. You watched me. As we made it to the back room, I slid the door shut. Then, screaming. Police raid. We got no warning, and the cops cuffed me with half my clothes on. Got shoved in a car with no shoes, no wallet, no explanation. Looked over on the other side of the street. 5 men running out of the back of the bathhouse in towels. Cops chased them, but they jumped the fence. They were gone. Last thing I saw on the other side was a face. Your face. You.
Me.
You ran. Did you make it?
Only until next morning.
Have you been back?
Bathhouse on these? Never. I will miss it.
Hey, I'm in the will. I got my 20%. I'll open another one, and I'll make sure the cops never hit you. Meet me at the corner east at midnight. Bring vodka, as much as you can carry. Hands are open.
Let me be.
It's a Satterstan family tradition. Look, here's a rock. You can put it on his gravestone if you like.
He's not my family.
He was barely mine, if I'm being honest. He had custody on the weekends, but he never really bothered to visit. When Dad was around, it was always, but.
What do you mean?
It was always, I'll send you to college, but you need to study business. It was always, I believe you, but I'm going to check your backpack to make sure you haven't been stealing my pills. It was always, I'm sorry I twisted your arm so hard, but I had every right to do so because you weren't listening. He had all these terms and conditions. It was always, I love you, but.
I'm sorry.
That's not even getting into what he did in Canada.
Finally, you're where you belong. And don't come back! Max Sr. All the casing and none of the sausage. Max Sr. If he were a geographic feature, he'd be a golf course. Max Sr. Husband, father, adulterer, dead. I get the last word now. Not you. Me.
Cannon?
What?
You know, never mind.
Whoa there, officers. I'm not the man you're looking for.
Max Jr.
It's Cannon.
And I imagine toward Eric Satterstan. That would be us, yes?
Oh, God. If you're here to arrest me, I'll go willingly. Just do it quickly before my mother comes back. I don't want her to see me in handcuffs. I'll go willingly, please.
We're not here for you, Mr. Satterstan. At least not yet. We couldn't find enough evidence to make the charges stick.
Oh, well, love when that happens.
But we have a couple of questions for you three. You've got a minute. Nothing official. You all received a copy of the will. Is that correct?
Yes, why are you asking?
Do you know anything about your other siblings? Your sister, Shonda Satterstan? Your brother, Baron Van Gorp?
No, we didn't even know they existed until a few days ago.
What about the beach house? It says here your younger brother Baron is set to inherit a beach house, but provides no details as to where or what it is.
We don't know anything about that either.
And why do you guys care about this anyway? We're the ones who have to find our siblings per the terms of Max's will. We have an international ferry tomorrow to Vladivostok to find Shonda and sort this whole thing out. This is our problem to solve, not yours. There was an anonymous phone call made to the district last night. We suspect there might have been foul play.
Foul play?
Like murder?
No, nothing of the sorts. On the contrary, if I believe. What's that supposed to mean? Nothing. Nothing at all. But just to be absolutely certain, you all have never heard anything about a beach house of any kind
If you're trying to pin something on him, good luck. We can't help you. Sorry. Now, can you let us get going so I can start packing? It's stressful work. I don't even know what they wear in Vladivostok. Hell, I don't even know how to pack for the ferry. I've never spent multiple days on a boat before. I doubt I'll have room to pack evening wear, which is a shame, so I'll have to stick to the basics. Morning outfit, afternoon outfit. I'm not a barbarian. Eric, do you think the ferryman will let me bring my wig rack along? Otherwise I won't have any wigs. What do you think is the maximum amount of wigs, Eric? Eric!
Are you guys sure that this is the place?
Absolutely. A friend of mine owed me a favor. 3 bedrooms, 2 bath, kitchenette and food.
Must be a really well-off friend to let you stay here indefinitely.
Gentlemen! I did not expect you to arrive so soon. And Mr. and Miss Satterstan, I did not expect you to arrive at all. Can I get you something to drink?
Do you have a bellboy or?
Bellboy? Can't say you were staying for a few weeks while you find Esposito and Looks. I have spare bed.
How many?
I have spare bed.
1 spare bed. 1?
In a room.
Okay, Eric, Cannon, family meeting. There's no way. There's no fucking way!
What's the issue?
You said 3 bedroom, 2 bath. You said he had a pool, Cannon.
Well, he does have a pool. He said his basement flooded a few months ago, so you can kind of swim around down there if you want to.
Of course I don't want to. I want to leave right now.
Kenneth, surely you know of a real hotel in the area? And how the hell do you know Mr. Koskovich?
We're friends.
Friends? You're friends? Did you become friends before or after he tried to scam us out of Dad's inheritance?
I don't have to answer that. You're so ungrateful. Silence, baby! You seem to know an awful lot about the city of Lutsk. I'm looking for a 20-something woman, and if she's anything like me, she'll be where the booze is. Now, where is that exactly?
I would not recommend. City of Lutsk has placed ban on sale of alcohol. And anyway, I would not know. I am sober for 15 years.
No, I don't need to be a liability to you. Just this once, okay? And I'll make it up to you later, just like I always do.
I would not recommend, but I can take.
What was your name again?
Who's asking?
My name's Eric. I'm looking for my sister, Fonda. Have you seen her?
I don't know. What does she look like?
I have no idea. See, my father passed away recently and split his inheritance equally between me, my brother and 3 half-siblings we had no idea about. I probably wasn't supposed to say any of that, but I have to find Schwanka or none of us get our money.
And you think she's somewhere around here?
It's my best guess.
Are you in here? Oh, evidently. What were you doing with those flowers? Oh, sorry. You know, the red ones are for Mary, and the blue ones are for looking for a man. Oh, I'm not looking for a man. It's my first time at this type of place. Oh, look, can I buy you a drink? Can I tell you a secret?
Sure, why not?
My mother said to never tell anyone. Ever, ever, ever.
Ever, ever, ever?
Ever, ever, ever.
What?
I was born out of wedlock. My mother and this foreign man she met when she was on her honeymoon. She never told my father, her husband, or anyone else, but I found the birth certificates. My father, my real one, had the last name Satterstan.
What?
Yeah, and not only that, but my real name was Schwanka, too.
Oh my God, Schwanka.
Yeah, here, come with me, I'll show you the family pictures.
Wait, let me get the others.
Oh, right here, follow me. Are you sure about this? Have you never danced with a woman before? I don't think that type of thing happens in horror. You'd be surprised, love. So, you said you were in town looking for your sister, yeah? Yes, her name is Schwanka. Do you know her? I'm afraid not, but I'll ask around. There's an underground boxing ring in the distillery quarter. You can find just about anyone there. Even you? Who's asking? Me, love. Can't believe I just said that. Here, I'll write my name on your arm and my number 2. That way, when I go home tomorrow, you can give me a ring, drop a dime, however you say it in the citizen continent. I can't believe I just said that. You're leaving. What do you have, a curfew? Only an early ship out tomorrow. I do have time for one more dance, though. If you do. Gladly.
I want you.
You're drunk. You're drunk on cheap wine. That's ugly.
I want so we are alone.
But we're never alone, are we? Did you know that it's illegal to leave the country on probation? I didn't. Not till after Eric bought the tickets.
I want so we are alone. I need so we are alone.
Where's Eric?
Who cares about Eric? Probably off with girl he was dancing, shacked up in a cheap hotel somewhere.
You wouldn't do that. Let me look for him, please.
Attention! Attention! I have just heard a police search on distillery in 5 minutes. Everyone out or you will be arrested.
You didn't have to do that.
Alone at last, no?
Theo left that way, but where did Eric?
Who cares about Eric? He will find his way back.
Oh my God, Eric! What happened?
And thanks to the rest of my drink, I went outside. I met someone in the bar. She said she was her sister, Schwanka. And I followed her outside, and she led me down this alleyway, and she robbed me. Oh my God. I got away, but her brothers, her actual real brothers, they kicked me down a couple of times. My eye hurt so bad, Eric. I just want to go home.
Just wait there for a second. I'll get you some ice and then we can.
You've been scolding me all night. What is matter? You think you are better than me? You think you can do better than me?
What's wrong with you? I was just checking on Eric. He just got robbed.
You think you can do better than me? I will throw you and bastard family out the street. Police will find you, and since you are on parole, you will go to jail. You want?
I'll go home with you. I'll do anything you want. Just let me get some ice for my brother.
touching head polarizer, and oh boy, does he do it! Guys, someone get a doctor. Or a priest. Maybe even a janitor. Fellas, I need some juice. I'll be back momentarily.
You know, I don't think that those men were boxing at all. Certainly not. My uncle was a boxer and he never did any of that chair stuff.
You ladies got a problem with me?
Oh, no. Only I don't think I quite understand how the notion boxing works. If you have a moment, would you mind explaining it to me?
There should really be a tourist to be here.
We're not tourists.
What are you then? Part of an ensemble?
I've actually been looking for you, if you can believe it. Shvanka, right? Shvanka Satterstan? We tracked you from your first orphanage in Tyson.
Wait. What the hell? Who's we?
Oh, my apologies. I didn't mean to startle you. I'm Theophania Satterstan du Lamar. One of Max Satterstan's bastard children. I assumed the whole situation had reached international news by now.
Yeah, I knew about the whole Satterstan thing, but I thought it was just those two dumb twins. I was planning to rob them if they ever show their face here.
Oh, are you going to rob me then?
Nah, you've taken fun out of it. Plus, who knows? Your girlfriend here might have a knife.
What? Oh, she's not my, not me.
Very convincing, very convincing. Anyway, yeah, it's true. I was in that orphanage. My mother was an exotic dancer in the North of Tyson. She died of complications associated with the profession. Don't be sorry. I'm sick of people being sorry. I scraped my way through, didn't I? 13 orphanages by the time I got free. Now I'm in downtown Lust, working 3 part-time jobs, including this. Not bad, I think.
And now with Max dead,
Nothing changed. He wasn't my father, and none of you are my family. Even if the money exists, which I'm not sure it does, I'm not even sure I'd want it. He's the bastard who killed my mother. I hate to breathe the same air that he does, or used to, supposedly.
the way I think of it, it's like the ultimate middle thing. You and I weren't supposed to be in the will at all. It was supposed to go only to Eric. But we can take the money and better our lives. That's the last thing he would have wanted.
But you're not my family. I don't have one. I raised myself.
That's okay. You don't have to be. When the will came out, I wanted to run away too. I wanted to pretend like I was from a normal family too, but it's all real. You don't have to call us your family, Shvanka, but I think you deserve to have one. And I think you deserve to have a bit of the bastard's hoarded gold.
Okay, fine. I'll take the money if it makes you feel better.
Okay, Eric has the will if you want to sign off on it.
Yeah, I'll find it. Now, if you're not buying any drinks or betting on any matches, get out of my club.
Are we buying drinks or betting on the matches? Sorry, but I have to get going. I can't miss the ferry. Oh, can I walk you there?
And send me off like a sailor? Sure, why not?
I'll stand by the dock, waving my hat as your ship leaves the station, and I'll keep on waving it and calling for you until you're no more than a blue speck on the horizon.
And I'll watch from my window as you start to disappear. And I'll think to myself, that's my girl.
Shall we?
How long have you been here?
I have owned the house for 20 years. I inherit from fathers.
That's not what I meant. Put that down. You clearly had enough.
Cannon.
What? variety bin, but that's not his. I thought, hey, here's a guy who likes to drink. He can buy me a beer while I'm still on probation.
I want to show you something.
Oh, God.
See it, will you see it?
I'm not above pity sex. What the hell?
I bought it market today, in case anyone tries to get between us.
I can't be anywhere near those things on probation.
And you say this about vodka, then you say about leaving country.
Yeah, and I wasn't supposed to do either of those. The cops in horror are drooling on their warrants as we speak. It's only a matter of time, baby. I'm jail-bound. So my only hope is if I can manage to find the rest of my siblings and the money, maybe I can finally get a decent lawyer.
If police come, here is what I do. First, I shoot you. Then, I shoot Seth. Problem solved.
Well, he won't leave me, and I can't leave him. So I guess we're going down together, guns blazing.
I love you.
I'm not above pity sex.
You're on here. You doing?
Yes.
Oh, my bad. Your back door was unlocked. I saw this strange man lurking back there. Thought he was going to burgle you. Gave a quick what for, as they say in jurist.
I live here.
Does he?
Unfortunately, yes. Nice to see you again, Shvanka.
Shvanka?
Oh, yeah. Twins.
Excuse me?
Sorry. Twins. Did I say something else?
Okay, Trunka, you're from around here, right? We need ferry tickets to Juris, like yesterday. We have to get there before the press does. How does one get a ferry ticket on a budget of...
I know a guy who knows a guy. I could probably beat the shit out of both of them at the same time. May I ask why?
Oh, we still have one sibling left to find, our half-brother Baron. He lives in Jurist. According to our sources, he's something of a lordling, too.
A jurist lord? Like, with a castle? Can I come?
Sure, I guess.
We didn't think he'd want to.
Of course I'd want to. One, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to see those fancy castles in picture books. Two, I want my cut of the money. And three, screw the bastard.
Well, we're glad to have you.
Well, we would be leaving tomorrow, and I can't promise the castle. Can you get us tickets?
I know a guy who knows a guy. Both those guys are me. All I need is a lockpick, a specific type of lubricant, and a small statue of an elephant. Now, who can take right loudest?
That would be me.
Excellent. Me is a virgin.
Wait. You leave tomorrow, Mr. Satterstan. What pity. I have really enjoyed having guests at house. Perhaps you should stay. Just a few more days. I will show you best parts of the noble style.
Yeah, can't we just stay a few more days?
I don't think we can. We have to get to Baron before the media finds him. If they get to him before we do, the Van Dorps could go into hiding, and then we'll never get the money.
Please, just a few more days.
Listen, baby, I came here to find my brother. I'm going to find my brother. Theo says we have to leave tomorrow. We have to leave tomorrow. I'll see you around, I guess.
Talon, speak to me in kitchen, now.
You guys go out without me.
Nonsense. We're leaving together.
I'm fine.
I'm not leaving you alone here, not this time.
You know, I could just take Theo. She's pretty good at not breaking into pointless squabbling.
Cool! See you guys later.
Talon, now.
I'm not safe. I'm not.
You are saying you want to leave me.
Are you not listening at all? It's a day trip.
Everyone says, every time, poor Mr. Gosgrovich, middle-aged whale, live alone in rotting house.
I really do think you should consider fixing up the place. You're a lawyer, aren't you? Why do you live like this? Not my point. I am going to jurist tomorrow to find my brother. This is non-negotiable.
I hate you.
I guess you won't miss me much then.
Jonathan, look what you made me do.
I'm so sorry, I'll have to clean it up.
No, you never care about me. First you give me headache, now you give me this. Use me, like everyone, then leave me bleeding. You're cruel. Maybe even here from father.
Cannon, wait, what? What's going on? Listen, we're going upstairs to fix this cannon.
That's not what I meant. There's something unnatural about your relationship with Mr. Kosrovich.
Oh, is there?
I mean, how'd you convince him to let us stay here? Why is he always trying to get you to speak with him in private? And if he always sleeping on the guest bed and I'm sleeping on the couch, where do you sleep?
The bathtub, of course.
The way that he talks to you, it's not how I would talk to a friend.
Then I guess you don't have friends like that.
I'm not sure I follow.
Eric!
Cannon,
Eric, I'm a homosexual!
I know. You've told me at least 4 times. And I don't mind, I just think you can do better than him.
I really can't. Not right now, at least.
Then maybe you should go home. All of this, it's not healthy, Cannon.
I can't go home because I left the country on probation. There's a warrant for my arrest.
Then come with us to jurist. We'll collect the money and figure something out.
Not without Silas, and he's a warrant out for his arrest at jurist.
Oh, for what?
Fraud or something, I don't know.
God, you really pick up, don't you, Cannon?
Would you for one goddamn second get off your high horse? The hotels wouldn't have me, not because they thought I was Max, but because they knew I was Ken. Silas agreed to house us for a week for free. I can't afford to be picky.
Do you remember the party trick we used to do? Twin telepathy?
Yeah. We would take everyone in a room and one of us would go out, and the other would encourage everyone to pick an object, any object. And the other would come back in, point at objects one by one, and at last we'd leap up, saying,
I got it. I got it.
and we always got it right. You must have done that at least 1,000 times. No one ever figured it out. You really thought we were telepathic.
That would be nice, wouldn't it? I wish I could know just a fraction of your thoughts, a sliver of your life. We came from the same room, didn't we? Now we're farther apart than ever. Twin telepathy. I don't think there's anyone I understand less than my brother. Packed your bags on the couch.
What?
I packed your bags. They're behind the couch.
You want me to leave now?
That's your choice.
I can't, after everything Silas has done for us.
We're leaving tomorrow, but we're sleeping in the back room at Schwanka's Boston Club tonight. Theo and I decided we can't stand one more minute in this place. You can come with, or you can stay here.
What if I get arrested?
Is prison really worse than this?
Jonathan, where's fish oil?
Just a second, baby. Going out. I'm going out for a smoke break.
Okay. Family meeting. We need to discuss this in advance. Remember what I told you? Be nice. Elbows off the table. Use the forks going from the outside, moving in. Don't make gross noises. If you need to you go to the bathroom, ask where the cloakroom is. Above all, don't do anything weird around Barrett. I don't think he knows he's related to us yet. I called the Van Thorpes yesterday and told them that Lady Catherine, Barrett's mother, is inheriting money from her cousin. They don't know anything yet.
Okay. Don't worry, I have plenty of experience with this category of people.
It's not you I'm worried about. It's other unnamed members of our party that I will not identify.
Do you think he's hot? Lord Stefan, I mean.
Dude, he's got it.
Let's not, shall we?
Good evening. You four are the Satterstans, is that correct? And you are here about my wife's inheritance.
Technically, yes.
Well, my wife and son are just finishing up with dinner now. You may speak with her about your fortune if you wish. Rather, you may try. She's taken a vow of silence as commanded by the scripture to repent for her sins. She won't speak in the presence of men.
Okay, well, we're glad to meet your family, your eminence.
Lord Van Thorpe is suited. You may be seated.
He is hot. That makes him even hotter.
We need to tread carefully. Lord Van Thorpe doesn't know anything yet, and I have to figure out a way to tell Baron the truth about his father.
I didn't like the way he was speaking about his wife. A vow of silence? That can't be healthy.
What the hell kind of forks are these?
And here is my ball and chain. Of course, she only gets the ball and chain at night, so she just climb out of the window, you see. And here comes my son, Baron, a fine young man. He just graduated summa cum laude.
Oh, from university?
Well, no, from the 5th grade.
He looks just like his father.
Yes, yes he does.
Satterstans, I read about your case in the newspapers, the death of your father. What a tragedy! Such shocking death by the apartment loose-chandelier. I pity him greatly.
The chandelier.
Well, I met Max Satterstan once or twice. He owned a beach house not far from here, in fact. Mr. Satterstan certainly had a very interesting way of living. He had very many lady friends, from what I heard.
Yes, he was quite interesting.
Very, interesting.
I think he sucked.
Ah, how unfortunate. I'd love to chat with you further, but I'm afraid it's time for me to practice my order. If you'd like to discuss the inheritance of Catherine, well, I wish you luck.
Eric, he's going to practice his organ.
Shut up. Wait, what's going on?
Me and Jvanka are going to speak to Lady Catelyn in private.
What are we gonna do then?
You two just break the news to the kid.
Hey, buddy, let's take a walk in the opposite direction. Hey, buddy. I know we haven't met before, but my name is Eric, and this is my brother, Kenan. The women in the other room are Meek and Jvanka. They're Ken and I sisters. Barry, we
Baron, yeah, you know how people have brothers and sisters?
Yeah, I don't though. It's just me, Mama, Papa, and Papa's guns and holy books.
Well, Baron, you do have brothers and sisters. You just have to promise and you don't tell anyone right now.
Huh?
Baron, we're your brothers. Theophania and Franca are your sisters. We just didn't grow up living with your same mom and papa. See, we don't all have the same mama, but we all have the same papa, which makes us half-brothers. Does that make sense?
So Papa had other children, not with Mama? Why didn't he say anything?
Baron, do you know where babies come from?
I'm familiar with the concept.
God.
Well, Baron, your papa isn't your real father. Your real father is mine and Cannon's father, a man named Max Satterstan. Now, a very long time ago, Max and your mama loved each other very much, very briefly. And they made you.
So my Papa's not my Papa? Where's my real Papa then?
Baron, he's dead. We're here to give you a portion of the inheritance money.
No. No, my Papa is my Papa, and he's not dead yet. He's gonna be real mad when I tell him that you just told me.
Baron, wait! Shit! How old is he? 10? He can't be any younger, but he doesn't act like any 10-year-old either.
I don't think they let him go outside. We definitely blew that though.
We really blew that. This is really, really bad.
We told him to say
They told us who what? Is it true? Satterstan?
Papa told her to guess.
No! Not them who hurt me. I had suspected for years that you've been keeping secrets. Adultery! Catnip! I thought you were above it. You've made a liar out of me. Release me, wastrel! I must be alone with my wife. The scripture demands it. Heathens would never understand.
I understand plenty. And my tolerance ends when your hand meets her cheek. Now stand down.
If you could just sign the will.
What?
Eric, not now.
Lady Catherine,
You said he sent you a letter.
I knew it. Those letters you got, you said they're from your sister in Maryburg. Where are they really from? Speak, woman! Tell me the extent of your sins!
It's my father's handwriting. All it says is, meet me at the beach house. You know why, Max. I don't know what beach house he's talking about. There's no address listed. It looks like the letter is dated yesterday. It must be a mistake. Maybe he switched the letters around. Maybe someone's impersonating him. I don't understand. He's dead.
Let go of me! I want my keys.
What?
I met Max Sattersten. I know where the beach house is. If anyone wishes to join me, I'm going to take the limousine there and clear the sorry manhood from its miserable shell of a body.
But he's dead.
When I grew, he'll wish he was. Everyone, the limousine, now!
Are you okay, buddy?
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Get alone. You just figured out who Max Satterstan was 20 minutes ago, and it's already ruining his life.
Here we are. Now, where was it? At the town thing 1 minute ago. Where is it?
What are you looking for, Papa?
My gun!
car when he was trying to get out. He said something about a gun, but I don't see one anywhere.
Hey, Eric. What? Do you see that over there? I think it's the house.
Mind if we go on ahead, Mrs. Van Thorpe?
Mama says that's fine. We'll meet you there later.
Okay. Shall we? Hello? Anyone home?
No gas, no electricity. Something's familiar.
Where's the bathroom? I gotta piss. Oh, I'm sorry. I must retire myself to the cloakroom. Oh, here it is. I'm stuck. You, can you help Wanda? And Eric, too, if you're not busy. We'll all go on the count of 3. 1, 2.
Hi, kids.
Dad?
You're not supposed to be here. None of you are supposed to be here.
We're not supposed to be.
You're not supposed to be here.
Shut up! Shut up! Everyone, shut up! Shut up!
His asthma's acting up. Whose fault is that?
I can explain.
Oh, I'd love to hear you try. Really, I would. In fact, here's what we're going to do. Everyone calm down. We're all going to get a chance to say our side of the story. No bourgeois. And no speaking unless you have the talking stick.
What talking stick?
Can you give me anything, any item, I don't care.
Missed you? You were just carrying that around? It's absolutely necessary.
Max, here's the hairdryer. Now please, enlighten us.
Right. Well, here's what happened. I was running into some financial issues. I booked a trip to Jerks. Just to get away from it all, you know? And so I set off on my private yacht without telling anyone. And I ran into some rocks on the shore, and my yacht was wrecked. I just scrapped the poor thing and waited until another was built.
Why didn't you call anyone?
Simple. The phone was out.
Bourgeois, you are the richest man in Hora. If you wanted a phone or a yacht, you would have got.
Hey, it's my turn to talk, and there was no phone, so I waited. And I managed to get hold of a newspaper, and I couldn't believe it. Max Satterstan, dead. The press had made up some cockamamie about I'd been shoved down a flight of stairs and got stung by a bee and got crushed by a chandelier. It made no damn sense.
You mean to tell me that you knew everyone thought you were dead and you didn't do anything about it?
I was going to, but then you all showed up.
I want the hairdryer. That's your excuse of a story? I have another version of events. How about this? Your business is our family, so you go to hide in jurist. By some error, the press thinks you're dead. Great, you think. This is all rather convenient for you, isn't it? No taxes, no child support, no abandoned children, no problem.
But
Excuse me, I wasn't finished yet. But the will. By some error, you forgot to sign the new will, so you're finally considering returning to the land of the living, and then your kids show up.
Here's the story. Dad, you paid the press for your death reports. You paid off those bellboys to give a false statement. Then you met with me, told me I was to inherit the estate. Then you took your yacht out in the middle of the night somewhere you wouldn't be found. This beach house, which wasn't mentioned anywhere in the new copy of the will. But here's the thing. You forgot to sign the new will. So we left with the old one. The loose ends, the secret siblings, and of course, the beach house. Well, we're all here, Dad. Here to collect our inheritance.
What was the point of that? He just ran in a circle.
Max, get your ass up right now.
Why?
It's time for a mediation session. What? Sit. What? Sit.
All right. I have to say that I felt attacked when you tried to attack me. I did not feel like you understood my perspective or where I was coming from. In the future, I would like for you to listen to me and hear me out.
I wanted to say that I did not feel trusted or respected by you. I did not mean to hurt you. I only felt like you were not respecting my boundaries when you fucked my wife. When you had an affair with my wife for the past 11 years and possibly fathered my own son, you crossed my boundaries, and as a result, I felt attacked and threatened.
Right. Let us take a moment to consider our differences in perspective. While you are part of a culture where adultery is frowned upon, I am part of a culture where it is frowned upon to break down my door and threaten to kill me. When you said, "I'll kill you," I felt like my own personal boundaries, which are not getting killed, being respected. And I felt like in the future you should take that into consideration.
I hear you. I think that even though you fucked my wife for 11 years, my reaction was undue. I wish I could have handled that better. Perhaps we should have an open conversation about how you fathered a child with my wife and ruined my bloodline.
Yes, I would be willing to have an open, honest conversation with you if you're willing to respect my personal physical boundaries.
Okay, so is it settled then? Did you guys work something out?
Of
course not. You ruined my life.
My friend, I don't even know who you are.
What? I am in Carolyn's husband. You coveted my life. You seduced her in this wretched wooden shack. You made a couple of me, and you left. Did you honestly think that your indecencies would not catch up to you?
Honestly, kinda.
Now listen here, you cur. The Holy Scripture deems adultery as a capital sin. As a bearer of the will of the gods, it is my duty to carry out the will of the Scripture. For adultery and abandonment, I hereby sentence you to death.
Can I talk to my lawyer?
I'll kill you!
Now you listen here. I'm not a follower of the Jervis Scripture. I'm a follower of the Max Satterstan Scripture, which says that if you're not stooping your wife properly, some other poor bastard's gonna do it for you.
Oh, you heathen. You will regret that.
What happened?
Oh God. I think he got me, Eric. I think he got me. I can feel the red-hot bullet in my gut. The blood pouring out. God, this is just like all those war novels. Eric, my son, listen to me. I need you to rewrite the will. Quickly, please. I'm a dying man.
I think he's dead.
Yep.
Shot your heart, it looks like.
Oh God. He didn't get me. He didn't get me. I'm fine. No bullet, just a
Hallelujah.
You shot him?
No, nothing of the sort. He had the gun the whole time. We scuffled for a bit, and when he tried to aim it at me, I tried to wrench it out of his hands. And I let go, and thanks to the laws of physics, the gun swung back at him just in time for him to shoot himself.
Yeah, right. Who's gonna believe that?
What is the truth?
Truth? There are 4 witnesses here who will say you murdered that man in a heartbeat. People hang for that, Dad. They hang for it all the time. Who's gonna believe you didn't do it? You were already Jensen's wife.
You wouldn't, would you?
Okay, Dad, here's the way it's gonna go. You are going to listen to every single thing each of us has to say. When we ask a question, you're going to answer it honestly. If we are satisfied with your answers, we will help you surrender to the police. If we're not, we will all testify that you murdered Lord Stefan. Do you understand?
You drive a hard bargain, son, but I accept it.
Okay, fine, let's try it. What happened?
I told you, I faked my death. Must have forgotten to sign the new will, so I guess you used the old one. Is that good enough for you?
There were witnesses to your death. You fell down a flight of stairs on a rolling stool from your apartment, wrapped in caution tape, and then a chandelier fell on you? Did you stage that? How did you do it?
No, I used a fake. I had mortician friends.
Hey guys, not to ruin the fun, but what are we gonna do about the actual dead body?
He's right. You gotta move the corpse.
Okay, Eric, Kenan, you two move the body to the kitchen, or find some bleach or something. Me and John have to speak to Max about some, let's say, personal grievances.
Wait a minute.
I'm just in my nails.
Yeah, and there's blood under the cuticle. Move the body. We don't have all night.
Aye, aye, Captain.
You sent $10,000 a year to my orphanage? Why?
I wanted you to be taken care of, even if I couldn't do it myself. The courts didn't give me custody.
You realize I never saw a cent of that, right? I was transferred to a group home when I was 5 and bounced around orphanages every year after that. You kept sending money to the first one? $10,000 a year? The court never refused your custody. You didn't even try. Oh, you poor thing. But what would the public think? Someone like you bringing home a scrappy, scrawny girl, enticing with crooked teeth and a dead mother. Was it too much time? Too much money? Too much paperwork? Do you have any idea what it was like knowing you were out there and didn't care enough to take me home? For 18 years, I sat in that wreck wondering why I wasn't good enough for you.
I'm sorry.
Sorry for what? Abandoning me and my mother? Or sorry for putting us in the first place?
I wanted you to have something.
I may never understand you.
You are my daughter, after all.
I was your daughter. 10 years later, you changed your mind. Screw Vanka, you said. Who cares about some orphan girl I haven't seen in 21 years? I'll leave everything there. Well, here we are. Here I am, Dad. You made us. All of us.
Let me make it up to you here, in the land of the living. God, you look just like her.
You left me there because you didn't want to raise me. You feel bad? You sent $10,000 a year to the wrong orphanage? I don't have you swoop in here and call yourself my father. I don't have one. Max Satterstan knocked on my mother, gave her syphilis, and then disappeared. Max Satterstan never visited, never replied to my letters. Max Satterstan couldn't have given me even bothered to send money to the right orphanage. Don't you dare call me your daughter when we both know I'm not. I think that's all I wanted to say to you. I imagined this moment for 15 years now. It's not how I thought it would go.
What did you think would happen?
I don't know. Thought you'd be sorry.
You screwed my mother. Remember that? You screwed my mother while you were married to another woman. Not just another woman, her best friend. You lied to them until they found out about each other. Do you have any idea what it's like to be on the other end of an infidelity? You broke them. Both of them. You made them believe that if they were better, you wouldn't have betrayed them. Do you understand that? Is that just what you do? You go around the slums, picking up insecure girls left and right, only to hurt them and then leave them?
Hold on, you're painting this picture of me like I'm some kind of deranged monster. I was young and your mother was older. She knew what she was getting into.
That is not the excuse you think it is. You left my mother. Fine. But you left me, too. I was a child. I was your child. You were supposed to be my father.
I wanted to, but the courts didn't give me custody.
Excuses. Lies. Bushwalk. Mom reached out to you 3 times a year for 20 years. You never even tried.
Theophania.
It was about the other man, wasn't it? It was about the name on the other birth certificate. Dulamar. You said in a press interview that you thought the scandal was that my father was that scum from New Champlains. You slipped the knot and left me to be raised by the other man.
You know he could be your real father, right?
He's not. You are, and you know it.
Please, be
You
reasonable.
knew it. Do you know who taught me the piano? The other man. He would come home and he would cook and clean for hours, and then he would put my younger sisters to bed. And then he would wash his hands, and I would wash mine in the same sink. He had this horrible out-of-tune piano that he got off the side of the street, and I would watch every night as he would blow the dust off the strings and try to tune it himself. When it was done to his satisfaction, he'd pick out a duet piece and sit me down, and we would play it.
Is that all you wanted to say?
Yeah, I wanted to say, I wanted you to know that he taught me how to play the bass line. I wanted you to know how he reached his hands over my own so I could play the high note. I wanted you to know that he made my part easier. I wanted you to know that that could have been us. That's all I wanted to say to you.
Do you think they're done in there? Probably. Okay, do you hear that? What? Amy here? What? You can't be here. Get out.
Silas?
Cannon,
No, this is not happening. How did you get here?
I swear. Cannon, you need to come with me right now.
Maybe I'm kind of busy right now.
Now! Or I will... How do you say...
Die? Don't help him!
Leave now or I will kill you.
Okay, why don't we go out this way?
You have been cruel to me. All you Satterstan, but especially you, Cannon. I trusted you. You lied to me that night. You say you changed mind and not going with brother and sisters to Juris tomorrow. Instead, I wake up and find you are gone. Not even know it. But I know what you did. You think I would not find?
Baby, how much have you been drinking?
Go, get moving. Go, get out of here, everyone. This place sucks. Go on, get out.
Wait. Silence.
God damn it, Eric, you're making this worse.
What?
I've been a terrible host. At least let me give you something to drink. What would you like? Coffee, tea, vodka?
You say what? First, I shoot you. Then, I shoot self. Problem solved.
Not exactly.
You have gun also.
Evidently. Get your hands off my brother.
Blood.
Mr. Koskovich, this is the least I've ever bluffed in my life. I'll shoot you dead, right here, and no one would ever say a word about it. Try me. I hated you from the start. I hated you each time I saw you, your horrible beard, your nasty briefcase. Each second you hold that gun to my brother's head, I hate you more. So, try me. Drop the gun.
You're not going anywhere.
I think there's someone at the door.
Shit, we need to move the body, but we need to keep an eye on these two.
2 birds, 1 stone. Mr. Koskovich, Max, you're moving the body.
Done you in silence, have I? I didn't think it would be such a shock. After all, I wrote to you specifically detailing my plans. We're together at last. I have never seen you so unhappy. I'm used to cold treatment from you, Captain, but I could always warm you up, one way or another. What'll it take this time? Roses? Chocolate? Chocolate roses? How about a long walk on the beach like we used to? We can make love on the rocks like we used to. That's what you want, isn't it? And with your husband gone, don't give me that look. You can't even speak. Who would believe you? Fine, don't answer me. I've done it, Captain. You've always told me that we could be together in a world without the meddlesome press and your limp, awful husband. Well, I've done it. No press, no husband. Just us, Captain. Us and your son. But wait, I can say it out right now, can't I? Us and our son. Let's catch a ferry and cross the border and go somewhere I can't be tracked down by the tax-hungry authorities. Or rather, let's go somewhere you don't need to worry about all this anymore. It's been a while, hasn't it? Come here. You bitch!
Oh my
I'll make you wish you never did that.
So, are you my real papa or what?
Barron, my son, look at how tall you've gotten. Come here.
Nope, not happening. Back to square one. Dad, go stand in a corner. Baron, Lady Catelyn, how about you go sit on the couch? I'm gonna go check on Kennan. It's gotten awfully quiet in there.
Baby, can't you see we're no good for each other? When this is all over, I'm going to split for New Champlains, and you're going to go back to ever decrepit cave you live in. We're not going to be lovers. We're not going to be friends. We're not even going to speak to each other. You understand?
We could be lovers. You understand? You're a widow and I'm a divorcee. I love you so much, Captain. We could marry and raise our son together. God, I love you so much, it makes me crazy.
It makes me crazy. You make me crazy. Can't you understand that I do this because I love you? I try to protect you, Camden. It's a dangerous world, no? You think I do this because I am mean. You think I do this because I hate you. I never hate you, even though you make me crazy.
Silas, I don't care. The damage is done. I wouldn't let you. I won't let myself stay with someone who hurt like that.
Leaving me is a mistake.
Staying with you was a mistake. Life is mess, Silas, God forbid.
Now you mock. You loved me once, I know. Back in Aura, after a night of dancing and cheap liquor, you tell me. You tell me to take you home to a hotel room and put arm around you like this.
Like this, I would hold you, and I'd push your hair back, and I would kiss you here. You liked it. You loved it. Every time it was over, you begged for more. First a fling, then an affair, wasn't it?
Our affair is over. Find someone else to be your plaything. I may have liked you. Hell, I may have even loved you then. But I don't anymore. My feelings have changed. I'm done.
It's fine. Go then. I show you what happens when you do.
Dad.
You think I wouldn't find out? I own the press, Max.
It's canon.
Besides, I always knew what you were. If I had been around to fix you, by God, I would have done it. But of course, the courts gave you over to your mother, who let you wear pink sunglasses and paint your nails. When they let you out of the sanatorium for the last time, I thought they'd finally fixed you.
I can't be fixed, Dad. I'm sorry.
I know.
You do?
Who do you think told the press to leak that story?
What?
I let it go. There's a bad apple in every bunch, I suppose. It's not my fault you turned out to be some kind of freak.
You told the newspapers I was...
If I didn't, somebody else would have. There's time for you to face the natural consequences of your own actions. You chose to pursue this lifestyle. You can't blame me, Max.
I'm not Max. I never have been Max, and I never will be Max.
If only that were true. But of course, I'd give away my name on your birth certificate. So now I'm stuck with a namesake that's nothing more than a stain on the family tree. A waste, a failure, a sissy, a pansy, a dolly, or the way it ought to be put.
It's over. I made Silas leave. I said what I had to say. He said, fine, you can manage without me. He left, he won't be back. I have some words for you which are not barren appropriate.
Right, Shvanka, can you do something with the kid?
Shvanka, can you watch this guy? Shvanka, can you watch him so he doesn't escape? Shvanka, can you clean up all this blood? Shvanka, can you move the body? I'm not your fucking babysitter. Watch yourself.
Language!
What? There's worse things in this room than some dirty words.
Stop fetching. Someone's got to call the police. Hey, buddy, let's go on a quick walk, and I'm just going to make a few phone calls, okay?
Why are you calling the police?
What police? It's just a walk. A mandatory walk. Come on, let's go.
So, just us then.
Don't blow yourself.
How rude.
Actually, that would have prevented a lot of this.
You think you're so smart? You tried to make a deal with me. Well, I told you everything I know. You should at least let me go before the police arrive. You owe me that.
I don't owe you bourgeois, and you didn't hold up your end of the deal.
Fine. What more could I possibly tell you?
Why? Why did you put us in the wheel only to take us out to have children?
Look, I only ever meant to have Eric.
Come on. Kidding me? You're gonna say
Now,
that
now,
you're
now,
crazy.
now,
Just
now,
such
now,
a-
You want me to talk?
Now?
You want me to talk? Shut up then. I put you three in the will 10 years ago because I knew you existed. And I figured it was the least I could do.
You tried to take us out.
Yeah, well, when you got older, you each went your own separate paths. And I realized only Eric had what it took to inherit the Satterstan estate. You three couldn't handle the title. And I left my son Baron out of the will for obvious reasons.
Which are?
Well, after you let me go, Catelyn and I are going to buy a cottage in the mountains of Sucho, change our names, and cross the border. I assume she would want to bring her son.
Oh, she is definitely not going with you.
Why not? I never heard her say no.
Catelyn, you don't have to go with her.
Oh, she'll go. She's about to be found in a house with her dead husband and blood on her skirt. The press already knows the name of my fifth child. It's going to come out in the papers tomorrow. Oh, Catelyn, did you really think you could bribe them away from my oyster? With what? A couple $1,000? I am a lifetime donor, my Catelyn, and they publish what I want. Theophania, I commend her efforts, but she's going to be coming with me. She doesn't want to find out what happens when her silver-crust upper spoon friends find out she's had an affair. Right, my oyster?
Catelyn, you don't have to go with him. He's only going to do to you what he did to our mothers, or worse.
Come on, Catelyn. If you don't come with me, you'll be stripped of your title, stripped of your name, excommunicated, and evicted. You'll have to join a convent, and they'll take your son away. Leaving with me is your only chance of escape. Besides, you always preferred me over your husband.
The deal is off if you're taking Catelyn and our brother.
The deal isn't off, the deal is complete. Now, Captain, am I going to take you out arm in arm, or am I going to have to drag you out by the wrist?
Wait! Don't answer that. I'll be the police.
Well, what are we supposed to do?
I know one thing we absolutely must do. Okay. Everything was where it was. Mr. Bond died. So we won't get sent to the clinic for tampering with a crime scene. Now, we surrender. Hands above your head. Cannon. You might want to get rid of the guns. We surrender. We have no weapons. You can come in.
Oh, hey guys, he said it'll be a few minutes. I called my mother. She's,
Wait! Don't come in! Get the boy away.
So, are you my real papa or what?
Yes, Baron, I am your real father. I couldn't tell anyone for the longest time because your father, who was married to your mother, would have been very angry. Come here, son. A little closer, son. Closer, son.
Are you their real papa too?
Well, yes.
I don't like you very much.
Well, I like you. Come along, let's get out of here. I could show you my home in Hora and maybe even teach you a thing or two about how to run a business, eh?
You used to say that to you too?
Yes.
I'll pass.
You what?
I'll pass. I'm really busy anyway, well, with 6th grade starting off. 6th grade is much harder than 5th grade, you know. I'd rather stay with my mama and go fishing with my papa and uncles.
How dare you? How could any of you accept a substitute? I am your real father. You share half of my blood, all of you. I am the only father any of you are going to have.
He said no. Because you're a fucking asshole.
Language!
Sorry. A fucking terrible person.
He's seen how you've treated the rest of us, and I don't think he cares to join.
No offense, Mr. Satterstan. I'd just rather stay with my papa for now, even though he's not my real papa. I'll call you though. Maybe. If I'm not too busy with 6th grade. Mama, let's go get papa. Where is he?
They don't want me to tell you this, but your papa is dead.
This is the police! Open up! We have a warrant!
Oh, shit.
Identify yourself.
Joseph Swordfish.
Keep it in your mouth, Mr. Satterstan. At least until the interrogation.
I'm gonna drive you so far into the ground you'll end up in Yanko, you understand? Do you have any idea who I am?
Yes, we do. That's why we're arresting you.
I want my lawyer.
Yes, Mr. Satterstan, your lawyer's waiting in the car.
He is.
Yes, Mr. Silas Kosgrovich, right? We just arrested him.
Different lawyer. Don't put me in the car with that freak. He'll strangle me or fall in love with me or something.
You guys arrested Silas?
Yes.
May I ask why?
We've had a warrant for Kosgrovich for a while now. He's an international con artist. He travels around and pretends to be the state attorney. Then he writes himself in as the executor and runs away with the money. We believe he collaborated with your father to fake your father's death and escape the IRS.
Wait, you
figured that one out yet? Well, here's what happened. Yeah, that's what happened.
I confess! I'm a widow! I'm not bound with the vow of silence anymore! I can speak now! I can speak now! I can speak now! Aaron, my son, I love you so much! Every day I can speak to you, my heart ached. I just want to sing to you like I used to. Remember that? I remember. But I couldn't sing. I couldn't even speak. It was a vow I swore to the gods to repent for my capital sins, but with my husband out of the picture, I'm no longer an adulteress. I'm just a woman. A widow, sure, but a woman who's had sex outside of marriage? That's easy to repent for. I'm not a vile adulterer. I'm just a regular country belle, a standard issue sexually oppressed scripturalist. I'm just a whore! I'm a whore! I'm a whore!
Tell us what happened here.
Can't you see she's having a moment? She's in time.
I had an affair with Max Satterstan. It started when he got the summer vacation home, and then when he went back to his business in Aurora, I figured it was over, but then that affair came, and I knew one day this would all come back to haunt me.
Whoa, take me out to dinner first.
One day, Max sent me this really long letter detailing his plans to take my son and I to live in Sushi under assumed names, and he was going to fake his death in Aurora and sail here to this beach house where he'd be waiting for us. And I wrote back urging him to cancel those plans, but I read in the paper the next day he was dead. I figured maybe he really was dead, or he jumped the gun.
Do you have a copy of this letter?
Hands off, these pants are designer.
His obituary reached the papers. I started reading about his will, his secret children, and the press withheld the name of my son, but less than a week later, trouble arrived on my doorstep in the form of Max Satterstan's other children, and that night it all came out, all of it.
Your husband found out?
He flew into a rage. He demanded to go to the beach house. He was intent on shooting him dead. I went along. I had no other choice. And so we got in his car, me, my son, the Satterstan children, and we came up here to find him.
Get off me! Get off me!
Is something wrong, Mr. Satterstan?
Yes, this man is armed. He has 2 pistols, one in his pocket and one strapped to his ankle.
Cannon, you told me you got rid of those.
I did, I swear, they were outside.
Outside? Wait, you two planted those on him.
Nah. We had a warrant out for your brother for leaving the country on probation, so really, it was only a matter of time. Max Satterstan Jr., you are under arrest for violating probation. You have the right to an attorney.
Get your hand off my brother.
Hey, you know what I'm thinking? Now we have 3 suspects for the murder of Lord Stefan. You know how hard it is to get 3 suspects for a small-town murder case?
Wait, I'm not a murderer. I didn't shoot him. I didn't have those guns on me. I didn't hurt anyone. Don't put me in the car. Please, don't put me in the car!
Hey, boss. Quick question. Yeah. So, that dead guy over there, what do we do with him? Gross. No, I mean, are we supposed to move the body, or? Nah, we're leaving that shit with the paramedics.
Hey, officers, I have a piece of evidence here that I think you might have missed.
We'll be in touch with you too, Mr. Satterstan. You're easy to locate, unlike the rest of your family.
Well, did you speak with your lawyer today?
Lawyer? I got a public defender who just wanted an 8-week paid vacation. I have not seen a lawyer since I got here.
Well, I spoke with mine, and we were speaking of ways to get me cleared of all charges. But I might need your help. Is he asleep?
Yeah. He's making a scene, so guards gave him a sedative. And extend the courtesy to me.
Great. Here's what I was thinking. The jury doesn't believe that Stefan Benthorpe accidentally shot himself in the beach house. They think it's murder. So we're going to need a murderer, and it's not going to be me. And I suspect you don't want it to be you either. So we have a third option.
How are you going to prove that? There's no evidence. You can't just raise an eyebrow at me and say nothing. What are you going to do? Forge evidence, change the timeline, get your cop buddies to forge a confession from Silas?
All of the above.
What do you need me for then?
We need a second witness who corroborates the whole second story. You're going to rise bright and early tomorrow and confess. You'll say that Silas Koskovich shot Lord Stefan because he's insane. You've certainly proven that well enough. And the only reason you didn't confess earlier was because you two were in an unnatural relationship.
An unnatural relationship, you say?
Yes.
What kind of unnatural relationship, dear father?
Must I say it? You know exactly what I mean.
So, your entire case rests on my being a homosexual. The only reason you walk free is because I am a documented fruit. You do realize that, right? Don't answer that. What's in it for me?
You walk free. All charges dropped.
Guards? Guards? Anyone? I have a confession to make. I know who killed Lord Stefan.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. As you may or may not know, the court finalized your case yesterday. Max Satterstan, Sr., you've been cleared on all charges and will be released later this afternoon. Congratulations.
That is excellent news, officer. I'm so glad this dreadful affair is over so I can return to my life as a law-abiding, tax-paying citizen.
Well, you're still going on trial for tax evasion.
Oh, shit.
Even if you don't end up back here, you'll probably be swamped with legal issues for the rest of your life. And your businesses were seized by the state in your absence.
What?
Moving on, Mr. Silas Koskovich. I've got good news and bad news for you, buddy.
Good news?
Yes, the good news is you're also getting out of here. The court found you not responsible for the death of Lord Stefan. The bad news is that you still killed him. So the court will give you a one-way ticket to 5 wins.
It's a sanatorium. Awful place. You'll love it there.
What are you saying? I'm not crazy. I did not kill Lord Stefan. I was not even there when he died. I was...
It says here you pleaded insanity.
What do you say? I'm not crazy. I never saw a judge. I never saw a lawyer. You cannot imprison me on false charge and order. I will fight.
Oh, it's not prison, from what I understand. The rooms are much more comfortable, and they have all the good drugs. Plus, they might even let you out in a few years. Under close observation, of course, to ensure you're not a danger to yourself or others.
I am not a danger to myself or others. You. I will kill you. Not just that, but I will break you first. I will stick needles through your eyes and snap off your fingers one by one. You have ruined me, and I will kill you.
I have never said this to anyone before in my entire life. But I think you should seek psychiatric help.
Now that that's all taken care of, on to you, Max Satterstan Jr. You go by Cannon, is that correct?
Yes.
No.
Cannon, yours was the most complicated case out of the 3. The jury was out until the cows came home and stayed out until the cows went out again. You got off on a murder charge. You didn't do it. That's good.
I guess.
Other stuff. It's a lot of other stuff, and I won't lie to you. probably know the other charge.
I don't.
Your relationship with Mr. Kosrovich.
What about?
It says here the charge is gross indecency. You've already been arrested for this twice, which means this is your third time, which is kind of an issue in the court system.
Wait, but I signed a plea deal. All charges dropped, no matter what.
Yes, you did. It says here you pled insanity.
I never said anything like that. Somebody must have tampered with the papers, or... Did you do this?
I had to make sure you weren't telling everyone about our little arrangement. It's not prison. The cells are much more comfortable and they got all the good drugs. Oh, you should probably have him committed under a false name so that he doesn't receive any unnecessary attention.
Wait, don't listen to him. He doesn't want people to know what he did.
Of course I don't want people to know. Why would I want people to know that I had a son that turned out like you?
You know what? You want to know why I didn't shoot you in the beach house? It's because I can't. I'll never be rid of you, Dad, whether you're dead or alive. If I shot you, you'd still be lingering in the corners of my vision, sneering wherever I went. You'd appear on every housing application, on every job interview. You are a part of me that I can't rip from myself, no matter how many times I try. I am the son of Max Satterstan. Want to know something else? You'll never be rid of me either. Disown me, avoid me, lock me up, and throw away the key. I'm a part of you too, Dad. You hate it. You've gone out of your way to demonstrate that. But I'll always reappear, no matter where you try to hide me. It gives me solace to know that I am just as much of a stain on your life as you are on mine. You are the father of Cannon, not Max. Cannon Satterstan. You're my father. What else can I say to you, Dad? Never speak to me again? Go to hell?
You were always more trouble than you were worth. Never should have had children in the first place.
Finally, something we can both agree upon. Never speak to me again, and go to hell. Guards, I have one final request.
What the hell? He can't possibly.
It's the law, Mr. Satterstan. He has the constitutional right to a musical number. It has to be thematically relevant.
Don't worry, it is. You're a freak, Cannon Satterstan. You're a stain on your good family name. You're a freak, Cannon Satterstan, undeserving of fortune and fame. You're a freak, Cannon Satterstan, and the women with their children cross the streets when you walk. Cannon Satterstan, and you're wearing lady slippers on your feet. You're a freak, Cannon Satterstan. I don't even know. You're a freak, Cannon Satterstan. pride. You're a freak. Canon Satterstan, you inverted lip-wristed queer. You're a freak. Canon Satterstan, and the world wishes you were no longer here. So, raise a glass to that face in the mirror, even though things may be looking mighty bleak. 'Cause at the end of the day, you're still the son of your mother, and you're still your bastard father's breed. La da 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 da.
Welcome to HMPR, Oregon National Public Radio, and to HPR, Oregon Public Radio. Our guest in the studio today is the enigmatic, hermit-like eldest son of Max Satterstan Sr., Eric Satterstan. Welcome to the show.
Okay. Hi. The first thing I wanted to say is that I'm not actually the eldest son. Kenan is older than me by 40 minutes. I'm the second of Max's children, followed by Theophania, and then Trunk.
What about the boy, the one who's set to inherit the beach house? Is it true that his real name is Baron Van Thorpe, the 10-year-old heir to the Lord House Van Thorpe?
I don't know. That's not really my business. I came to the studio tonight to talk about the trial.
If you haven't been keeping up with the beach house murder trials, well, have you been living under a rock? We're going to play some of the highlights of the trial, which HNPR and HPR were deliciously allowed to tape record. Here we go. Let me first say that I do believe it was an accident.
It wasn't an accident. I mean, look at the evidence. Max deliberately faked his own death, luring all of his heirs from the old version of the will to the beach house. It was no accident what he did to Lord Stefan.
Silas Koskovich couldn't have done it. He wasn't in the house at the time Lord Stefan was shot. I may not like Mr. Koskovich, but these are the facts of the case. He did not kill Lord Stefan.
My son, Max Jr., was in an unnatural relationship with my former state attorney, Silas Koskovich, whom I had fired ages ago. He was in the house, screaming about this thing and that. You think he didn't kill Lord Stefan? Let me put it this way. He had a gun, and just like my son, he's clinically insane.
Kenan is my son, my boy. I don't understand what this is about. He would never do this. He would never do any of this.
My brother's connection with Mr. Koskovich has nothing to do with this murder trial, and you all should be ashamed of yourselves for dissecting his life like this. He is innocent. Let him go home.
Look, I don't owe anyone anything. If you think I shot Lord Stefan, a man I never knew, never met, never encountered, never even seen, you're sorely mistaken. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, my son and Silas is insane, clearly.
Max did it. He wanted Stefan dead so he could take Lady Catelyn over the border with her son and hide from the authorities. Lady Catelyn had money, and Max did it.
Max Satterstan kill a man? I don't know. That being said, I managed to set his accounts before his divorce, and he certainly wasn't paying his dues. He's guilty of tax evasion, and I would estimate he owes millions of dollars, maybe more.
They didn't let Cannon testify. According to the court records, he pled insanity, but that doesn't make any sense. Is he troubled? Sure, but anyone who was at the beach house that night was troubled. He's not insane, and he certainly didn't have anything to do with the death of Lord Stefan.
What's your role in all this, Eric?
Huh?
You know, like your whole deal, man.
My deal? I'm the least interesting Satterstan. I'm vacant. I live with my mother and her boyfriend. Why do you think Max chose me as his heir? I was boring. But what I want you to remember, listeners of the NHPR and the HPR, is the other half of my childhood bedroom. It's a lot messier than mine. There's wigs lined up at the foot of the bed. There are ukuleles hanging up strings over the head of the bed. There's a vanity set with makeup strewn all over the counter and garments I can't even identify in the drawers. The bed itself, though, is stark. All that's on the bed is an old family quilt that my mother tucks in when she makes the bed every night. She thinks he's going to come home. He won't. Wherever he is, I'm sure his bed is equally stark. We can't find him, of course, because my father petitioned the court to admit my brother to the sanatorium under the false name. Cannon is my older brother by 40 minutes. He's my twin. I was born with him. I'll be honest, I don't know if I can live without him. We're working to overturn the ruling, but it may not ever happen. We're trying to convince the courts to tell us where he is, but that's even less likely. Max, his lawyers, and even his dedicated fans have spun this narrative that my brother deserves to be locked up for one reason or another, and that's why I'm on the radio tonight. Cannon wasn't allowed to testify at his own trial. I'm not here to talk about myself, I'm here to talk about him, though I'm not sure my words will be enough either. I want my brother to come home. What? You wanted the lascivious details about my family? Go fuck yourselves.
Welcome back to HNPR. I forgot to edit that part out. Oh, that was actually live. I thought, I think your mic is out. Okay. Well, that's been maybe the last Satterstan family hour we're ever going to have. Tune in next week for something else, I guess. Probably with a different radio host. But thanks anyway for listening to HNPR, Oregon National Public Radio. And HPR, don't forget about those guys. Good night, everyone.
Sorry, the phone's been ringing me all day and it's driving me nuts. I don't know if you know this, Eric, but your father leaked your mother's phone numbers to the tabloids last night.
Sounds like him.
Yeah, I don't want to worry a sport, but at this point I have to take the thing off the wall. The number of people calling, just ridiculous people. Max Satterstan fanatics.
And this is all Max, all of it. Someone has to do something.
Eric, something's happened that you can't do anything about.
Someone has to do something.
Go on through all the proper channels.
Screw the proper channels. Someone has to do something.
Like what?
Eric, we need your help with some potentially legal activities. More specifically, we need a ride. You have a car, right?
I do. Why? Where are you going?
You know, women and their mysterious female bodies. It's the month for both of us. We're going on vacation to Marienburg.
Good lady, you can't fool me. I know what the menstrual cycle is.
Okay, fine. We're breaking Cannon out of the sanatorium.
Shanka!
Sorry. We're not breaking Cannon out of the sanatorium. Eric, are you in?
John, please don't tell my mother about this conversation.
I will be telling your mother about this conversation if I can help. I've never been a part of a heist before. What were you thinking? Impersonating a doctor?
Yes!
Oh, I've been degraded.
So here's what we were thinking.
Honey, I'm home.
Oh my God.
What happened?
I don't know. The whole time I was at the ward, I kept getting told that I wasn't allowed to have any visitors. And then today someone says, you've got a visitor. And they strapped me into a wheelchair and put bandages around my head. And the nurses took me outside and shoved me in a limousine. There were two figures at the head of the car, a woman and a young boy, maybe 10 years old, maybe 10 and a quarter years old.
Do they have speed limits in Aurora?
I don't think so. Punch it.
I started to panic. I demanded to know what was going on.
We're people that aren't supposed to be here right now, but I couldn't sit back and watch this happen any longer. It was actually Baron's idea at first. He wrote a letter to the governor demanding your immediate and full pardon.
I did. My correspondence went unanswered, so further action was necessary.
I think I said something like, aren't you worried about the police?
Police. We're from another country. Plus, we've got lawyers. Let the pigs try.
And then they dropped me here. And I took up the bandages and stood blinking into the sunlight. They said one more thing before they left.
You won't see us again, Cannon. Send your family our regards and hug your mother. That's all I ask.
Is this real?
I was thinking the same thing myself.
Are you home then? You're good?
I want to be. Mom, I'm sorry.
For what?
Eric told me you set out food for every meal. You made the bed every night. Didn't come home. I'm sorry for the last 10 months before Dad died. I didn't think I deserved to be part of this family, so I cut myself out. I must have thought I was so great that I was doing everyone a favor by leaving. But each night I spent in a motel or on a couch in a gutter. All I wanted was to be back in that old twin bed.
Where were you for 10 months?
Where was I? In New Champlains, of course, strung out and broke. In the arms of some awful man who treated me exactly the way I thought I deserved to be. The newspapers acted like I was some sort of hedonistic diva. I wish that were true. On a good day, I was on somebody's floor, couch, bed, bathtub. But most of the time, I was alone. That's the truth. That's where I've been the last 10 months before Dad died. So Dad's, probably locked up somewhere, right? Right?
Well, in terms of your father's court case, he's battling legal issues in 3 provinces. His lawyers are dragging things out. It might be years before anything happens. The charges are serious, but it's nothing he hasn't gotten out of before. I think the best that can happen is the bankruptcy makes him give up his business estate, and the rest of the charges bog him down for the rest of his life. That is if we're lucky.
When I saw him alive in the beach house, I thought to myself, the worst thing possible has happened and there's nothing anyone can do about it.
Everything we had to say to him at Beach House. And he wasn't even sorry. He broke all of our families. He isolated us from each other so much we didn't know about each other until the will came out.
Why do you think that was? How come I never knew about the two of you?
That's no mystery.
He isolated us from you specifically, Eric, because he wanted you to be his perfect heir. As for the rest of us, he didn't want us to know we had each other. But we know that now. Maybe that doesn't change anything. Maybe that doesn't make anything better. But we have each other, don't we?
We do. We always did have each other.
Eric,
made a phone call while he was in jail.
Eric, my son, I know I haven't been the best father, but I need somebody on my side. If this legal stuff goes south, it won't, but in case it does, I need someone to inherit the family businesses. You're the only person I can trust not to drive them into the ground. Well, can you do it? Please, can you?
You know, I never got the chance to say anything to you in the beach house, even though everyone else did.
Was there something you wanted to say?
One thing. Don't put me in the will next time.
Yeah?
We're in kind of high standards in the sanatorium. Why do we bother giving me these fake scrubs?
Well, the high scene was in the book, but it was cut for time in the play.
Boys, Eric, Ken, I have some very important news. You might want to sit down. Jonathan?
Yes, right. Well, kids, your mother and I are getting married.
Oh my god!
Really?
Chalka, don't be rude. Look at how happy they are.
It's not that. It's not that they get a whole wedding scene, but we can get our high scene.
The wedding scene, it ties up all the loose ends.
I should write a sequel. Then we can get our high scene.
A sequel to a play? No one would come.
Nah, people would come. I just have to market it. Maybe a high scene, a few more musicals, maybe even a game show. People would come, yeah. I know.
I don't have time for this. I have to get ready for a wedding.
No one sees my creative vision.
Here's to my mother and stepdad. Wow. What more can I say about them? They continued their quiet suburban life, only this time with rings on their fingers. Here's to my sisters. Theophania got a PhD in psychology and went on to be a world-famous marriage counselor. She wrote 15 books and had her own radio show on Sunday nights. She moved into a one-bedroom apartment in New Champlands with a woman we met when we were at a speakeasy in Benoistok. She never married, but she and her roommate hosted the best holiday parties. Shanka won a boxing championship and countless boxing championships after that. She opened a new window for women in boxing, as well as a new line of athleisure fitness clothes. But more importantly, she used her self-earned fortune to lobby for reforms in the orphanage system, namely government oversight, both here and abroad. Here's to the Van Thorpe family. Lady Catelyn and her son came to my mother's wedding, but I haven't seen them since. Lady Catelyn fervently denies that her son's father is anyone other than the late Lord Stefan Van Thorpe. She refused all child support from Max Satterstan, refused to testify in any of the court trials, and signed away her right to inheritance. She now lives with her sister in Marienburg. She sends us cards on birthdays and holidays, but won't say how she knows us. Baron's a good kid, though. I'll be sure to pay him a visit next time I'm in tourist. And here's to... I'm missing
someone?
How did you...
Twin telepathy. Nah, I just saw you standing in the corner over there. Did Mom tell you?
Tell me what?
I got the bees, Eric. The money came in.
Money, what, from Dad?
Yep. Pried it from him like teeth. Dad and his lawyers tampered with my confession, which was illegal. So the courts made them each pay me a hefty settlement.
How much?
More than I could possibly imagine. But I decided to start small. I can't squander it all in one place. I'm enrolling in art school, and with Mom's help, I've got an apartment. You'll never guess where. Oh, I'll tell you. It's Dad's old apartment! He had to sell it to pay the legal fees.
That's great, Cannon.
You know, it's It's a 2-bedroom apartment. It is. Yeah, you know, if you know anyone who'd like to move in, I can think of someone. Well, is he ready to move out of his childhood bedroom? Yes, his childhood ended a long time ago. He'll have to work and pay rent then, of course. I can't just have some bum wandering the streets of New Champlains, snorting drugs off the couches of strangers. I'm so sorry I ever said that to you. You weren't wrong, but that was then. Things are gonna be different now. In school, I've got an apartment. You have no idea, Eric.
And here's to Canada.
Here's to Eric, my roommate and dearest little brother.
Only by 40 minutes.
Best 40 minutes of my life.
Somewhere on the rocky shores, under the cliffs, there is a beach house. No one knows how long it has been there. What we do know is that right now, 2 detectives are standing outside taking notes for a report. The door swings open and the paramedics carry in a body on a stretcher. It's wrapped in a tablecloth and the only piece visible is a hand with a large ruby ring on the pointer finger. As the body makes its way down the wooden steps, the paramedics put it in an ambulance. Behind them, the local police install barricades and wrap caution tape around the porch.
Eventually, the time will pass. The city council will avoid demolishing the building due to budget restrictions. The beach house will remain, and so will the broken windows and the rotting furniture, cockroach-infested kitchen, and the bloodstains on the floor, which sink in deeper and deeper, cool in the center until the wood turns black.
People will come and go. New families will move into neighboring houses, and children will be born, never knowing why they are forbidden from that part of the beach, down by the jetties and under the cliff. In turn, those children will have children of their own, and at their own risk, they will peel away the tape, walk up those rotted stairs, and push open that ancient door.
After all, there are 2 types of families, the ones who know about the beach house and the ones who have yet to discover it.
On stage, the lights begin to dim.
Somewhere in the distance, the sound of waves crashing against a rocky shore. Curtains